voir notre politique de sanctions.
France is now pushing to widen the ceasefire. President Emmanuel Macron has called the U.S Iran pause a very good thing, but insists it must extend to Lebanon, directly challenging Israel's exclusion of that front. Macron warned the situation in Lebanon remains critical, saying continued Israeli strikes and the occupation of southern Lebanon cannot be a long-term solution, and urging full compliance across the region.
Our hope in this context is to ensure that the ceasefire fully includes Lebanon.
As of now, this intervention adds a fresh layer of diplomatic pressure, with France openly pushing to expand the scope of a deal that remains contested on the ground. A fragile ceasefire in the Middle East is already facing confusion within hours of being announced. Donald Trump agreed to pause strikes on Iran for 2 weeks, projected as a breakthrough. But mediation claims by Shehbaz Sharif are now clashing with Israel's position.
With the greatest humility, I am pleased to announce that the Islamic Republic of Iran and the United States of America, along with their allies, have agreed to an immediate ceasefire everywhere, including Lebanon and elsewhere, effective immediately.
Israel has now drawn a clear line. The office of Benjamin Netanyahu says the ceasefire does not include Lebanon. While backing the pause against Iran, Israel has signaled it will continue operations on the Lebanese front, directly contradicting the mediator's claim of a full regional halt. Even as the ceasefire was being announced, the war showed no signs of stopping. Missiles were intercepted over Tel Aviv, while in Tel Sheva, debris and damage were reported after an alleged strike. Civilians, including children, were injured as emergency teams rushed to the scene.
Based on conversations with Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and Field Marshal Asim Munir of Pakistan, and wherein they requested that I hold off the destructive force being sent tonight to Iran, and subject to the Islamic Republic of Iran agreeing to the complete, immediate, and safe opening of the Strait of Hormuz, I agree to suspend the bombing and attack of Iran for a period of 2 weeks. This will be a double-sided ceasefire.
Iran has responded with conditions, not commitments. Abbas Araghchi says Tehran will halt operations only if attacks stop, while allowing controlled passage through the Strait of Hormuz. The message remains clear: continued pressure will trigger continued response.
Iran's armed forces will cease defensive operations if attacks against the state are halted. Safe passage through the Strait of Hormuz will be possible via coordination with Iran's armed forces.
What emerges is not a ceasefire, but a divided battlefield. Israel continues targeting Hezbollah in Lebanon, while the Iran front pauses under pressure. With talks ahead and a 2-week clock ticking, this deal risks collapsing fast. A pause without unity and a war far from over.